All right, we're here with Coach Stone on BGSUFalcons.com. Coach, you guys have Adrian in a few hours today. You guys just finished with shoot around. What kind of things as a coaching staff are you guys looking for today? What do you want to see?
Well, this is our little last warm up before things get really serious, and it becomes a W or L on your record. Yeah. So we want to see, particularly our young guys, start to get some of the things that we've been teaching in practice, as far as our defense philosophies and some of the things we want on offense. We want to see that occur today. So when we play on Friday in our opener at Howard, there's no guesswork. We'll see it today. We'll see it on film and say this is how it should be done. And once we start seeing those things on a regular basis, that'll make us feel a lot better, particularly with our young guys, giving those guys minutes because we feel like they deserve it, or so that we're giving them minutes because we want those guys to play. And our veterans, it's just a matter of those guys just being veterans.
Yeah.
Just doing the things that, whether Joe Jakubowski that he's done for the last 3 years, show great leadership, and making sure our young guys are in the right spots, and they're doing what they're supposed to do. And Scott Thomas and D. Brown, we expect those guys to come out here and be veterans and show leadership in today's game.
Sure. Do you expect, it's always a little bit of a balancing act, I guess, as far as getting some of the young guys playing time as opposed to getting some time with your regular rotation, that kind of thing. What do we expect to see as far as that goes from you guys today?
Our young guys are very talented.
Yeah.
And they're going to play. All 3 of our young guys, when you say young guys, are 3 freshmen.
Yeah. And
then we have Austin Calhoun that for 2 years hasn't seen a lot of playing time. And even Danny as a sophomore, Danny McElroy. Those guys are in our top 8, top 9. All those guys are in our rotation. So those are guys that are going to play. The young guys are, like I said, are going to have to play through some mistakes. But at this point, we want to see some consistency in those guys, so we know that, hey, we can depend on you next Friday when it starts for real.
Sure.
But those guys are going to play, and those guys are exciting. Our fans are going to have a joy watching our 3 freshmen as well as Austin. Austin is so talented. I mean, he's probably our most talented guy on our roster. And the fans I know have been waiting for him, and they've been hearing about this Austin Calhoun for 2 years. They're finally going to get to see, what the coaching staff here and people who have seen him in practice. They're finally going to see why we rave about Austin.
Absolutely. But you probably, I talked to you because you got, I guess, the scout for Adrian.
Yes.
Is there, I know it's a little tough. First game of the year, and as well as a Division III school, that kind of thing. Is there anything Adrian does that might cause a little bit of trouble for you guys, things that you got to work on?
Yeah, they're going to get into it defensively. They're going to put pressure on us. They're going to pick up as soon as that bus arrives here. They're going to pick us up in the hallways, in the locker room. I mean, they're a defensive-minded program, and they're going to pick us up 94 feet, and they're going to deny our wings. They're going to try to make it tough for us to run our offense.
Sure.
So this is a good, game to prepare us, I think, for our season, because you're not talking about a team that's going to come in here and say, hey, they're excited because they're playing a Division I program. No, this team, they won 15 games last year, finished 3rd in their league with a first-year head coach. So this is the 2nd year, and he feels this, he's ready to put the stamp on that program, and they're going to come in here and try to get after us a little bit, which is, we wouldn't want it no other way.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, thanks, Coach, for spending a couple minutes with us. Good luck today.
Thank you.